Is that the host from American Idol? Yeah, that's Ryan Seacrest. Okay, so I think we should get the S tier out of the way. You feel me? That guy right here. We all know he's S tier. I'm gonna go ahead and place Ornstein and Smo in S tier. And my ranking, here's how my ranking system's gonna go. It solely has to do with, obviously my overall thoughts about it, but also some personal experience on my first playthrough of the game, right? It said some part of the stream had copyrighted music and got muted. Yeah, so that was interesting. I did see that, and I think it was one of the songs I was playing, even though it said, yo, absolutely not. Jesus. That's so insane, dude. I'm turning my ad blocker back on. But then this pop-up comes up. Yeah, that's cringe. But anyways. Good lord. I can't even remember what I was talking about. Let's get back to the list. Okay. Ornstein Smell. I beat this on the 4th attempt. Believe it or not, only took me 4 tries to beat this devastating duo. And I killed Ornstein first. And at least the ads aren't for like an XXX site. Oh yeah, I would hope a tier list website wouldn't do that. But yeah, 4 attempts on my first try, bro. Like, this actually was like the biggest highlight of my entire playthrough of this game. Was this fight right here. We can go ahead and put this in, okay, why is there, I need to add row below. Alright, D. F. Seath the Scaleless, I hated this boss. That's my F. I don't know what y'all think about that, but to me this boss was actually like the area to get to him was terrible. I don't believe for a fucking second anybody figured out how to walk across an invisible bridge, especially in this part. I don't. Like, somebody who figured that out has to be like, yeah, for me, I didn't care about this fight at all either. Like, it was kind of cool and to like breaking that one like crystal thing, I believe it was, and then he was able to take damage. But I just didn't care for this fight at all. I wasn't a big fan of this fight. But oh wait. Okay, here's what I'll do. We'll go up here. We'll put Pinwheel at F. Pinwheel is just like a guy you can two-shot and the fight's over. It's probably the biggest gimmick of the entire game. Like, it's an even bigger gimmick than what is it? The Bed of Chaos here. So what we'll do is put the Bed of Chaos right there. This is what I'm putting Bed of Chaos at. Yeah. Like, I'll say overall the Bed of Chaos like style is unique. But this is, I mean, you just run left, you run right, you run down the middle, and the fight's over. Like, it's a puzzle fight. But I mean, you can immediately tell what to do right when you slide down there. Bed of Chaos is actually horrid. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Bed of Chaos. But I felt like whenever I got to the Bed of Chaos, I was like slightly relieved that I was gonna deal with like something easy. something that wasn't too nerve-wracking. Okay, the Four Kings. Here's what I'll say. I'm gonna try to stay objective with this one. The Four Kings here. Like I get it's a DPS check. Like you have to really be strong enough and really, like this is a boss that really makes sure, it checks you for you to be strong enough. Conceptually, it's super cool. It's a cool fight. And I like the idea behind the Four Kings, and the way to get there is really cool. You need that Abyss Ring. But I wasn't having the most fun fighting this boss. But I feel like it's like a B. Yeah. I'm glad I said that right before you typed that. So I feel comfortable with B tier with the Four Kings. The big pussy vagina dragon, I think, is an A tier. This is I don't know how iconic this boss is in the game. Yeah, the gaping dragon. It's kind of like basically a big vagina monster. I think it's deserving of A. The vaping dragon. Yeah, I was vaping at the time whenever I was fighting that boss. What I think is iconic about this boss, this was the first boss I encountered when I first started streaming on YouTube. So let me go over here. It's like literally my first live stream. So, view channel. If you go all the way down, my first live stream on YouTube. It's somewhere in here. Was it like closer to the beginning? Yeah, so this is when I was figuring out how to grow the channel.
But that'll do it. Damn.
Alright,
we're on 2 shots.
This was actually the stream that I started growing a lot. So I'd say Gaping Dragon has a special place in my heart when it comes to streaming, and actually, like, that was like a cool unlocked memory. I think I got 6 viewers on YouTube watching me, and I was like super fucking stoked about that. But yeah, that's where I'm putting that. This fight kind of depresses me, but feeling C. The Great Wolf. Yeah, old Sif, bro. Yeah, that was a first stream. Yeah, 5 legendary first stream moment fighting the pussy dragon. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm thinking the Sif goes right here. I didn't notice, but as I was like killing the dog, it was like limping around. And I was like, oh, that's sad. But honestly, this is a cool fight, though. It just wasn't anything special, in my opinion. Yo, that emote came out, dude. The grinding for gear emote. Fuck, yes. Oh, dude, and my kitty. Big Sip. Finally, all the emotes got unlocked. Hell yeah, dude. This is going to be a good one for me. I love this fucking emote. Alright, on to the next one. Let's do a little bit more of a speed run. Gwen, I'm going to put Gwen at, like, B. I parried him the whole fight, which was fun. Final boss before you beat the game. Pretty cool stuff. But nothing really beyond that. Iron Golem. Iron Golem looks terrifying, but it wasn't terrible. I guess he can knock you off the fucking map. That didn't happen to me because I guess I was weighted or something. C tier. Maybe high C. That sounds good. Goated, more like it. Oh, gotcha. Okay, we got a big Iron Golem fan here. Moonlight Butterfly. This was not great. I'd put it... I'll put it above the Beta Chaos. But I mean, if you can't roll right, he will kill you. Nito has unlimited aura. That's A right there. That's definitely a solid A tier. It's a cool ass boss fight. Menacing fucking villain and really cool area to get to him too, in my opinion. Asylum Demon. Yeah, just right there in the middle. I don't know what you all think, but right there in the middle sounds good to me. The Stray Demon. Wait, what the fuck? Who's the Stray Demon? There's only one wrong answer in this whole tier list. Let's see if you get it right. Ha! No wrong answer in my Stream Buster. If you don't like that opinion, you can take that to the bank. I can't remember the Stray Demon, to be honest. So, Stray's a version of Asylum. Oh, that guy. He was actually getting my number hard, dude. But he is mid. I'll put him above the Asylum because he has that, like, fart mechanic he does. Yeah. Yeah. Taurus Demon. Taurus Demon soundtrack goes dummy hard. But it's like a B. But I was stuck on this boss. Like, so Taurus Demon, and let me find him. Where? Is it not on here? No, here it is. These two right here. Taurus Demon and Bell Gargoyle. I died the most to. Throughout this entire game, probably. I know the Bell Gargoyles. Dude, yeah. The Bell Gargoyles I died to, I believe, 24 times. Because it was also just me trying to figure out the game. And the Taurus Demon, you know, I believe maybe that might have been 11 times or something like that. But a lot of these other bosses, I was like kind of cruising through for the most part. Tier list, is this just DS1 or just DS1? Yes, sir. And they hit you while you're learning to... Yeah, exactly, dude. But yeah, like... Bell Gargoyle first getting into the game ever, like not knowing how to play it, like fucking punishes you really bad. Notorious is S tier in my opinion. I mean, there's not really much to explain. Like Notorious is just S tier, and that's the bottom line. Okay. Calumet is the hardest boss in the game. Fight-wise, everybody hates... That was the right answer. Okay, gotcha. Calumet, where do I place this? I'm going to put it at the top of B. Yeah. You think Manus is hard? Dude, not for me. I think I beat Manus on the 8th attempt or something like that. Calumet was like fucking way worse. Oh, Honey Badger, you never played the DLC in DS1? Bro, it's awesome. But let's see here. We'll continue. Manus. Manus is A tier. Well, yeah. Manus is A tier. Yeah, I mean, I just played DS1 only once too so far, but I think I'm gonna go back to it. But yeah, I'm thinking S tier for this. It's like a very he's a motherfucker and times you when you're like going for a flask, which is super annoying, but it gives it more of a challenge. Like Manus feels so very fucking different compared to the rest of these bosses because of the pace and the movement of him is like just ramped up to 100. Sanctuary Garden, very forgettable in my opinion. I'm gonna put like it's got a cool art style, but it's kind of like at the bottom of C. Capra Demon. Capra Demon kind of gives me nightmares. The pathway to him when you don't know how to play the game is fucking terrible. First entering the Capra Demon is like pretty intimidating. For me personally, it's like probably right here above the Taurus Demon and the Bell Gargoyle. These three right here were like my big hurdle of like, oh my god, this game is so fucking hard. Am I ever going to beat this game? And then I kind of got over the hump when I beat the Gaping Dragon, and then I just started cruising after that. Capra's low B tier for me. It's just late game enemy with 2 regular enemies. Capra is easy, but his dogs are stronger than Gwen. Yeah. I think the dogs that were in the Capra Demon like area, that's like the worst part of the fight. So I guess I beat the Ceaseless Discharge the wrong way. I just dodged all of his like fire tunnels and just swung at him when he slammed down. What's like, if y'all know, what's like the easy way to beat the Discharge? Because it's a gimmick fight, yeah, but the way I beat him wasn't like a gimmick at all. I just like fought him the hard way. First time. You hang back and slap his hand. Oh, great, yeah, I didn't do that. I beat him the hard way. For me, it's got to be below the Bed of Chaos. Because at least the Bed of Chaos is like kind of like a cool atmosphere. Well, this is a cool atmosphere too, but I mean, this feels like more of a boss than this. Yeah, that's so crazy. I never slapped him in the wrist. Centipede Demon is A tier. Conceptually, design-wise, cutting the tail off. I love fighting this guy. I'm giving the Centipede Demon A tier. Ooh. Quaylag is kind of got mommy vibes, so I'm putting her at S. I don't know what you all think about that. Yeah, probably above Manus as well. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I feel that. His arena is doo-doo, and cutting his tail is a hard hitbox. Yeah, exactly, dude. Quaylag goes right here. Nuff said. Oh yeah, this one's kind of mommy too, though. The Painted World is really cool, and it's cool the fact that Painted World was supposed to be the original starting area. But like, this boss just really didn't do it for me too much. But watching her footprints was kind of cool, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, her invis. Yeah, it's kind of the thing. She's hot, but she turns invisible on you. I don't know. We'll put her right there. Nah, right there at the bottom. That's where I'm feeling. Mommy Raffi, you silly goose. Okay, so I'm not really going to rank this one because I forgot to fight this boss. Oh no. What the fuck? God damn it. No, stop it. There we go. Unfortunately, I got them all but one. So I guess I didn't do a full sweep throughout this game. And then Demon Fire Sage, that's just like, I'll put it above the Stray Demon because it's just Stray Demon but red. Yeah, that's the long hallway fight. Like, I guess technically, I don't know if this is considered a secret boss or not. I thought I was told that. Fist only run, Jesus. That'd be wild. But, alright, cool. Well, here's our list.